What's up, folks? I absolutely hate Jiu Jitsu so much. And this is probably going to come as a surprise to a lot of you because those of you who are familiar with me know that I do nothing but sing praises of Jiu Jitsu, and you hear me say nothing but good things about it. But I need to be really frank and honest with you guys. I absolutely hate Jiu Jitsu because it is the single most love-hate thing I have ever done in my life. I've been doing it for many years now. So many years. In the beginning, it was great. It was amazing. I was learning new things nonstop. I was getting challenged and I was getting smashed. I was getting submitted left and right. Getting completely just flattened by everybody I came across and just getting twisted, contorted, and turned into all kinds of pretzels and just getting ran through the gauntlet of everybody, right? And that was pretty much my early on jiu-jitsu journey. But then I started improving, I started getting better, I started tapping some people, I started giving some people trouble, people that used to just demolish me easily. I started making them take me seriously, and it felt great. I was improving a lot. And then eventually something happens along the way where I start to get demolished by everybody again, and I feel really frustrated. I'm like, man, I gotta quit jiu-jitsu. I hate jiu-jitsu so much. I'm not getting any better. I haven't learned anything in a while. Everyone keeps beating me. Everyone just keeps demolishing me. I'm getting smoked by white belts. What's going on? This guy's a freaking blue belt. I used to demolish him. Now he's demolishing me, and now he's a purple belt. And I'm over here. I'm just like, what the fuck am I doing? And as soon as I'm ready to quit, every single time I'm ready to be like, oh, fuck this. I'm never rolling a day in my life. I have the best roll I've ever had in my life. Every single time I'm ready to do fuck jiu-jitsu, I'm going back to Muay Thai. I'm sticking with Muay Thai. Muay Thai is all I'm ever going to do ever again. Soon as I start to get that feeling inside of my soul, I have a great roll where it's extremely technical. We're going the full 7-minute roll. We're just switching position, escape, pressure, change, transition, take the back, attack. And I get a great submission and I secure the greatest rear naked choke in the history of rear naked chokes. I hit a beautiful leg lock. I hit a beautiful blast double and I take them down. I take their back. I put them in a gift wrap. I grab the arm. I sit on them. I crank it right back and I get the tap. And it's done absolutely beautifully. And suddenly I'm feeling so good about jiu-jitsu again. And I'm like, jiu-jitsu is the greatest thing in the world. I can break everybody's arms. I'm the greatest fighter of all time. Gordon Ryan, I will fuck you up. I don't know when we're gonna meet, but I'm gonna beat your brains in, right? And I'm feeling amazing. And I'm feeling so good. And that persists for a few weeks or sometimes a few months. And I'm doing so great. So great. And then suddenly I get smashed by somebody I shouldn't get smashed by. And I'm like, what the fuck? Why is he smashing me? I literally just smashed this guy last week. I literally took this guy's back, locked in the body triangle, and I just locked in the most beautiful choke. I hit a bow and arrow. It felt really good. I was toying with this guy last week, and this week right now he is just completely demolishing me. What's going on here? And I'm back to feeling like a piece of crap again. I'm back to feeling like I can't do jiu-jitsu. Jiu-jitsu absolutely sucks. I will never be able to tap anybody ever again. And then the cycle repeats itself over and over and over again. So I say this because I just recently went through that again. The past 3 weeks I've been getting just demolished by everybody. Doesn't matter if you're a black belt or a white belt, you just ran me over for 3 weeks straight. 3 weeks straight, I was getting armbarred, I was getting kimura, I got mother's milked the other day. Oh my god, that was fucking embarrassing. Fucking big old sweaty dude just shoved his chest into my face and I hailed a bunch of sweat. It was so disgusting. Ugh. And then the very next day, I had a great, amazing rolls. All rolls. I rolled with 7 different people, 6-minute rolls each. and it felt amazing. We did amazing rolls. I transitioned beautifully. I escaped beautifully. I hit submissions beautifully. I took people's backs fucking seamlessly. This one dude who was visiting from another gym. He's a purple belt, and I was giving him problems. He eventually beat me. He's a purple belt. There's no shame in losing to a purple belt, but I was giving him a very tough roll. He kept trying to break my guard, and I had my guard retention up the whole time. Boom, boom, boom. And it wasn't until there was like 10 seconds left on the clock did he finally lock in a toe hold on me, and I tapped. It was a nasty toe hold too. Like, woo, that thing hurt. But the fact that I gave that purple belt a very tough roll made me feel really, really freaking good. So you're probably wondering why I'm making this video, why I'm going on this rant about feeling like crap to feeling amazing to back to feeling like crap. It's because I know I'm not the only one in this universe who experiences these feelings. Not just with jiu-jitsu, but just with life in general. Whether it's something you do at work, whether it's a relationship that you have with your boyfriend, girlfriend, your husband, your wife, your kids, whatever. But one thing that jiu-jitsu and martial arts has taught me is that it's two main things. The first one is that you're gonna have to go through really tough times in order to go through the really good times. Like, you can't have one without the other. If you just want one, well, that means you're just taking things way too easily, and you're not really growing. And if you're okay with that, you're okay with that. I'm not gonna sit here and try to shame you, like, oh, you should always be growing. Like, no. You live your own life. You know what you want. You know what your goals are. Go after your goals, right? Whether your goals are to be the greatest person on the planet, or just to live a good, normal, healthy life. Whatever it is. But if your goal is to consistently grow and just become a better human being to your friends, family, whatever, you have to continuously put up with really, really tough times. Because when you get those really, really good times, those really good rolls, you're gonna love it so much more. Like, oh my god, like if all you did was just roll and tap and demolish everybody, you're going to take that for granted one day, and then you don't really improve, and then you just kind of just give up on whatever it is that you're doing. In this case, jiu-jitsu. You just kind of like just don't care about it anymore, because you've gotten really good, and there's no one to challenge you. Like, why even keep pursuing? Why even keep getting better? Why even keep practicing? But that's not how the world works. The world works is because everybody is in competition with everybody in one way, shape, or form. Especially in the jiu-jitsu world, you have to kind of understand that you're not going to smash everybody all the time. Craig Jones doesn't smash everybody all the time. Gordon Ryan doesn't smash everybody all the time. There are guys out there that give both of those guys extremely tough roles, and those are the number 1s and 2 of the world. So this video is pretty much made for anybody who's feeling really frustrated with jiu-jitsu, with Muay Thai, with martial arts, with their job, with their relationship, with their life. Is, yeah, you're going through a really tough time, but you're going to get a really good time right around the corner if you keep doing the things that you're supposed to be doing. What do I mean by that is, I see all the time, like, people like, like, they give up after their first feeling, like, of frustration with jiu-jitsu, and they never get to the point where they're feeling good about jiu-jitsu again, because they stopped going, and their last memory of jiu-jitsu was them getting smashed. And I don't know about you, but that's not the way I want to go out. I want to go out. If I do go out, I want to go out having the full experience of having the highs and the lows, experiencing the good and the bad. I don't get to, and here's the thing about it too. You don't get to choose the good and the bad. I don't get to choose, hey, I'm gonna have a good roll today, I'm gonna have a bad roll today. No, I just have to show up to open mat, put on my rash guard, and roll the dice. And who knows? Maybe everybody at that open mat is a brown belt and higher. Well, I'm in for a very, very rough hour. But I may show up to that same open mat a week later, and no brown belts are present, no black belts are present, and it's just a bunch of whites and blues. In that case, I'm gonna have a field day. Or I may show up and I may be off, and those white and blue belts have a field day with me. Or I may show up to that same open mat with the same brown and black belts. All of them are feeling off, and I'm feeling on, and I'm giving them a ride for their money. It usually doesn't happen. But hey, there have been times where I've given a purple or brown belt a very rough roll. Doesn't happen often, but when it does, I feel fucking phenomenal. But why do I bring that up? It's because, again, we're a lot of us in this society, we're so used to just chasing after things that make us feel good. But you have to, but in order to get the things that make you feel good, you have to pay the price. Everything on this planet has a price. So if you want the feel good rolls, you're gonna have to put up with the really crappy rolls as well. And if you're doing Muay Thai, if you're doing MMA, if you're doing boxing, you experience the same thing. But yeah, those are the things that just doing martial arts, especially Jiu Jitsu, has taught me, is that I'm gonna have those really tough rolls that make me want to quit. And usually when I'm feeling at the peak of I want to quit, the next session that I do is probably going to be a very good one. But I don't get to choose what the peak is. The universe is going to choose it for me, and I have to accept it. If I want to keep doing jiu-jitsu, if I want to keep doing Muay Thai, if I keep wanting to do well in my career and my job and just whatever it is that life has in store for me. I don't get to choose the good and bad moments. The good and bad moments, they happen on their own. The only thing I can do is continuously show up. Because if I don't show up, I don't experience the good or the bad. I just experience nothingness. And that's not how I choose to live life. Some people are like that. That's their business. If you're feeling like this right now, if you're feeling like, oh my god, like these are like the worst roles I'm having right now, this is the worst sparring session I'm having right now, just know that if you keep showing up right around the corner, which you don't get to dictate where that corner is, the only thing you dictate is that you keep showing up right around the corner, you're about to have one of the best training sessions of your life. You're going to feel amazing, you're going to feel strong, you're going to feel sharp. And you don't get to choose that moment. Alright? I hope this gets to the right people. I hope the people who need this get this message. I don't really know how I can get it to them other than you guys sharing this. So if you know someone who's feeling like really frustrated, or if you're feeling frustrated yourself, please do me a favor and share this video so that this message gets to more people, and then the right people hear the message. All right. Hope you all have a good day, and hope you all got something out of this video. If you did, leave a like, comment, and share the video, and hit the subscribe button. Thank you very much.